Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. SILLIFORTWO. Yep, I think I'm looking real cute today. Today's makeup look will be a mixture of the Huda Beauty New Nude palette and these two colors. So I'm gonna go slightly nudie with a pop of color to celebrate my new hair color. And as you can see, my hair color is quite muted, so the colors are more pale and muted, which I like. Sometimes I like them a bit brighter, but at the moment I'm trying to cover up my blues. That's why this color is a bit different. So I have a natural ombre that I didn't ask for, but I really like it. Yeah, so let's get started. So I did this look right after I got my hair done, and I really liked it. And I'm gonna do it for you guys. So I prepped my skin, just regular skincare. There is a YouTube video up there for one of the ways I prep my skin. And I put a bit of Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on my lids, but I have no concealer on or anything like that, because the last time I did I had a lot of fallout from the eyeshadows, especially from the blue, and you know, if you wipe that away with concealer it just makes you look bruised. So I had to wipe it all off and do my concealer again, which was fine. But this time around I'm just gonna do no concealer first, and I'm going to start off. That's a good question. I don't actually remember what I did, so I'm gonna work my way around these kind of earthy, tony colors, just to build like a nice base, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna start off with the color Secret, which is this color. It's lovely, and build it and what you want to do is just build a bit of shadow on your eyelid, to build a nice base, and just keep it kind of messy. Take it on your lower lid, under your lower lash line, that's what I meant. And as you can see, I'm using quite a big fluffy brush. I think it's Real Technique. It says 200 on there, but you know, it's one of those fluffy eyeshadow brushes that are really good if you take like quite a neutral color on your lid, and then just want to build it up and blend it out. And I really like this one. I've similar brushes, but these are a bit angled, so I think those are better for just blending as opposed to building, because I like that this is like quite a flat surface, so I can use this to build the product and then use the tip a bit more to blend it out. So I think I want a bit more intensity in the corner of my eye, and I'm going in with the color Raw. Then I'm going to use the Beauty Bay Bright palette. I'll be using those two colors. And I already did a video doing a completely different, very bright and intense look with those, and another palette. So if you want to check that out, go look and find them in the videos. Yeah, so I'll be using the color Blue Vibes, and just put it on my moving lid and more towards the corner. And this color you really need to just dab it on. It falls out a lot. Maybe it doesn't do it today because I'm not wearing concealer, but you know, you can never be careful enough. And you just want it on your lower lid, right here. And then maybe we'll blend it up a bit, so because I'll have the purple coming up here, so it's not too staggered, because I kind of want them to all blend in together. Yeah, as you can see now, the fallout is coming, just we don't want. Well, at least not with makeup on. And then I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'll use the color Amethyst, which is this one. And put it also in the corner of my eye. And kind of move it upwards. Yes. Like that. So I just want to accentuate the blue, basically. And the good thing is, if you do that with the same brush that you used the blue with, it all kind of melds in together, which is exactly what we want. And then I'll be using the same color just a bit on my lower lash line, so we bring everything together. The final touch will be this Illamasqua liner in this color. I don't know if you can see it. I spoke about it on my stories. You'll see when I put it on, it's like the perfect color of like black with like a shimmery purpley blue. I don't know if you can see this already here at the top. And it's so pretty. So pretty. And it's like the perfect shade to bring all of this together. I'm just going to keep it quite light and small, so if I mess the other side up, I have a bit of place to adjust this one and make it look exactly like the other one. So this product is really wet, so you kind of want to wipe it off at the top. But once it dries down, it's one of these magical things that just stay. I think I've outdone myself today with this liner, because usually it never looks exactly the same. But I'm really happy that it did today. So now for concealing, as I don't have much time left, because somebody has to go to work, I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime in something Rose as a name, obviously, and then the NARS concealer in Vanilla. And I'm just gonna use them both together and try to hide. What I like about this one, really, it brightens a lot, and it's very lightweight, so if you think I look a bit crazy, I put on a bit too much, because you know that I don't really like to wear that much makeup. Not to worry, as you can see, the minute it dries down, it goes almost sheer. So everywhere I want a bit of brightness on my face, I just put that one down, and then just put a bit of whatever normal concealer I want on top, and just place a few dots here and there, and then blend it all in. And that's one of the reasons I don't like to do my base after I've done my eye makeup. Just because depending on what type of look I'm creating, I don't want it to clean up too much. I think with this, it looks like it works. Yeah, I think it's fine. This dot is annoying me so much because it just won't hide. But I've been derma rolling, and hopefully that will help speed up the process a bit. I also done a video on that, which either comes up before this one or after. I just need to edit. Setting powder, I'm using the Ilia Magic Sands Radiant Translucent Powder with SPF 20, which is a great way of getting a bit of protection for your face, which is obviously very important. I'm just gonna take like small amounts and dab it all in where I want my concealer not to crease, which is under my eye and around my nose and a bit on my chin, and everything where I want it kind of to set. My makeup, I mean this spot, it's impossible to hide unless I want to wear loads of makeup, which I don't, so I just have to live with it. Then for a little bit, teeny weeny bit of contouring, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in Mink. I love the color. It's a very thick texture, so I'm just going to use it lightly. I really want to try Rihanna's Amber Stick, or contour stick in amber, that way. In the hopes, because I haven't even swatched it at the store. I mean, to be fair, there's just too many things that I want when it comes to makeup. And as you can see, it's just a very small amount of a bit of cheekbone carving. And I'm trying to make them stand out as much as I can. And to set this all and create a bit of warmth on my face, I'm using this is If I Only Knew. So I have two MAC colors. One of them is Harmony and one of them is another color, and I never know which one is which. And depending, because this one is quite ashy, which I like if I want like a really, clean, almost dull look. Or if I want something else to stand out, and if I want to create a bit of warmth, I'll just mix those two together and put them all over my face almost, which will do today. Because even though the sun is not out, which is why I have to shoot with a light, which I hate, especially, not especially, just, I don't hate it, but I prefer shooting with natural daylight, which it's quite light outside, but the sun is just not out, and I think the video would have been quite dull. So a bit bridge of your nose, because that's where the sun hits, and then cheeks and a bit of the forehead. And I'm just, because I don't have my small contour brush, I'm just gonna take a bit of the duller color and press the brush together and just create a bit more of a cheeky bone. For blush, I'm using the Paragon MD No Blush Blush. Another one with SPF 30 this time. I love these type of products, they're great. Also, this is like the perfect universal blush color. and it just really sets really nicely on your skin. And it's really easy, really light, but leaves like the perfect color. And I have a friend with really nice dark complexion, and she wears it as well, so you can wear it on different skin tones and it looks gorgeous on everyone. And you always see just a hint, even on me, it doesn't look like I have loads of blush on, it's just a bit of I am alive, which is my ultimate goal every day, to look alive. My ultimate favorite blush slash highlighter, it's actually a blush, but I'm using it as a blush slash highlight. I'm just taking it up on the top of my cheekbone. And the perfect thing about this blush is that if you put it on top of this blush, because it's not a powdery one, it dries down, it kind of layers it up and gives it that perfect effect. And then just take it up lightly. So you want to create intensity on your cheek and then just lightly brush it up for that highlighting effect. And since we already look a bit crazy, you know, bit top of my cupid's bow, bridge of the nose. Know what I'm forgetting? Mascara. And I'm using two different ones, one black one from Essence Cosmetics and by Terry in a really nice blue, which I think, it doesn't come out bright blue, so not to worry, I'm not gonna make it look crazier, but I think it really accentuates the blue that I have already on my lids. So I'm just gonna use this basically almost as a primer. And then put the other one on top. And as you can see, it really doesn't come out blue at all really, but it's less pitch black. And with the eyeshadows that I'm wearing, I think it's perfect. So, yeah. I actually just bought this for the jokes. And now I really love it. Finally, for the lips, I'm just going to use the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Trendsetter. It really nicely picks up the color on my eyes. And then I'm using an hourglass. It's kind of like almost like a lip tinted lip balm, I would say. It's very creamy, and it goes perfectly with my Huda Beauty lip contour. And now we're done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if I look good. You know, everything's in place. Yeah. I hope you like this look. I love it. When I first did it, I just kind of played around and then it's like, oh, I really need to film this because it's something a bit different. And I really like it. And now I'm off to work, and see you guys soon. Bye.